delicious. Well, hey, this is Beet Farmin Mitch. We are farming beets today. We got the we got toppers out there, and we got the harvester there. I'm gonna head home and get some sleep because I have to get up at 1 a.m. I think I got my coffee to auto start brewing at 12:45 a.m. But yeah, I'm on the night shift, so I'm coming out for 2 a.m. to run the harvester. Oh, and hey, I've just gotta say, I've been overjoyed by your guys' comments lately. I've read them all. From, you know, people across seas in France farming sugar beets to other North Dakota natives talking about the channel. I really appreciate you guys' nice comments. It means a lot to me, and it's a great encouragement to me. So thank you for each and every one of you who've commented on that. And also thank you for each and every one of you that have subscribed and watch my videos regularly. That's so awesome. So thank you. So I had the chance to take the drone up, so stay tuned for that. And I've got to say, I got a shot flying under the boom of the beet harvester. Was it a little sketchy? Yes. Did we succeed? Yes. Welcome to the Red River Valley of North Dakota. A land flowing with milk and honey. You're watching Beet Farmin Mitch. Morning. Well, it's 1 a.m. and I just got up and I gotta pack my lunch, get my thermos ready, and hit the road and head to the field. Looks a little dark down there. I guess some coffee grounds made it into the thermos. Pro tip, if you fill your thermos with hot water and let it marinate for a few minutes and then pour it out and pour your coffee in, it stays hot longer. Alright, wallet, keys, phone, and the Lord. Here we go. 1:19. Not too bad of timing. And we're back in the beet lifter here. My brother Jason runs this beet lifter on the day shift, and I run this one on the night shift. The other beet lifter, my brother Casey, runs on the night shift, and one of our bankers runs on the day shift. So hire your bankers. And just like that, it's 2:05 a.m. Well, I just went and spit shined this beet lifter, cleaned a bunch of mud off of it. It kind of starts to build up in places. So I did that, and it's 2:30, and we're waiting on a couple trucks. Casey's loading a truck over there. But I think it's time for the first cup of coffee of the night. This is probably my favorite part about beet harvest. Having coffee, hauling beets. You know, it's been a lot of fun running this beet lifter the last couple of days. It's like harvesting vegetables, straight up. It's just like you're plucking carrots out of the ground or something. It's pretty neat. And I'm also convinced that they designed this cup holder to fit his thermos in there, because that thing fits like a glove. Well done, Case IH. Oh, and it looks like a fleet of trucks just came in to dump their dirt. So we better be ready to rock. Every round we get one round closer. Imagine that. Was Chip topping beets over there. 3:28 a.m. Oh, 3:29. 1 cup later. Bavarian cream filling. See, I'm a filled donut guy. I like filled donuts. It's just a fun little hidden surprise inside. It's gooey, it's sweet. Filled with sugar to grow sugar. You know, I was feeling a little sick the other day. I was feeling a little coffee. Engage the auto steer, turn up the throttle, fire up the PTO, put it in drive, and go forward. And start unloading. Well, the sun is about to come up and I'm emptying out the last little bit in the tank. Usually you'll get a couple scragglers that come in late, show up late, but they're there. There they are. Kids gotta get to school, better let them go by. New field, here we come. So I already took the headlands off of here during pre-harvest. I have a video on that if you want to check that out, how we kind of did that. And this is why we do that, so we can just pull on the field and start harvesting. Yeah, it's a good morning. It's a little bit muddier here, so we had to raise this up a little bit and go a little bit slower. And so when we change the depth on this one, we have something called auto depth and auto leveling. And so if we look at my auto steer screen here, and here's the universal terminal for it. And so we're set at 2.5 inches deep. On the last field we were at 3 inches because it was a little lighter soil, less moisture. This is some heavier stuff with some more moisture. And so the nice thing is I can change it with the click of a button on the go. So that's really nice. Like I just changed it on the go here. The other harvester we have to put little clamps like this into this cylinder here, and that'll help us select our depth. And then so here's like the sonar deal that does the auto depth. If I put my foot under it, you can see the lifter lifting up. If I move my foot away, it'll lower it back down. So there's one on this side, and then if we walk over here, you can see that one there too. So that takes measurements on both sides and automatically adjusts the depth up and down, and also there's an auto leveling feature which is part of that as well. So on the wheel on this side there's this cylinder here, and that will automatically compress and decompress to lift up part of the lifter, and that's all automatic. So as far as daily maintenance and upkeep on the beet harvester goes, I'm continually cleaning mud on this throughout the day, and about once a day, sometimes a little bit more, just depending on how hard we're running it. We take a grease gun and we run through all the zerks on that thing. There's quite a few. There's like a few chains on there as well, so we will use chain lube stuff and grease the chains up good at least once a day with that too. And if they start getting dry or have problems, then we'll do it more. And as far as the tractor goes, keep it fueled up. Hopefully it doesn't shut off for a whole week. I mean, that's the ideal. That means nothing bad happened with the harvester or the tractor. If we just fire it up and leave it run for a week and keep going and it doesn't even shut off, that'd be great. But we've got fuel. I just crowbarred everything out of here. This thing was greased up not too long ago, but I think it's time to spray the chains down. So I'm gonna start this thing in low idle, and then there's a few chains on there I'm gonna go and spray. Chain number 1. This is the chain that runs the Ferris wheel. This is a pretty important one. And then there's one more in this door, and then that one up there. Well, it's almost 9 a.m. I'd say that means it's lunchtime. So today I've got 2 of these little buns with a shredded beef roast, I think, on here, with some American cheese and some barbecue sauce and some mayo. And hey, 9 o'clock for lunch, that's pretty good considering what time I got up. And we've got an update. It is 10:18 and we are still loading trucks. Still loading trucks, folks. Well, would you look at that? It's already 1:30. Time flies running this thing. It seems like the hours just fly by. But we're on shifts 2 to 2, so it's almost 2 p.m. So it's gonna be time for a shift change, and then Jason's gonna hop in here until 2 a.m. It's kind of warm today, so we might get shut down for a heat shutdown. If it's too hot and the beet root temperatures are above 55 degrees, they don't store that good, and it can cause problems in storage in the piles long term. And so they usually have to have us wait until night, like midnight or something. So just a little bit south of here, actually, they're gonna be done at 2 until midnight, and we're still slated to go up here for now. So if you look way over there, they're dumping their dirt piles, and that almost looks like a piece of art with all of them like that, or a synchronated dance team. Well, the shift change has taken place. It is 2:46, and unfortunately they're shutting the piler down at 3 p.m. and then they're gonna open up at 11 p.m. tonight, just because it's gonna be too hot and that's not good for storing the beets. So it's unfortunate, because that's a lot of hours of harvest that's gonna be extended. Every hour on the front end that we don't harvest is an hour on the back end we have to harvest, or more depending on the conditions. All right, time to head home and get some rest. Thanks for watching. This is Beet Farmin Mitch, and don't forget to keep it sweet.